there, my name is Kelly Dale and I'm owner of Off the Beaten Path located in Forest City, North Carolina. This is our third week of our video series on great gifts and easy gifts that you can make for Christmas. So today, like I said last week, we're going to be making a really pretty Montee ring. It's a stretchy ring, so again, you can kind of make it one size and it'll fit most people. So to do the project, you're going to need 10 6mm montees. You can use one solid color, you can use 2 or 3 colors, you can use, all 10 to be different colors if you want to. It's completely up to you. On the sample that I have made, I've used one solid color. On the one that I'm going to do for the video today, I actually am going to use 2 colors, so you'll be able to see how that works out. You're going to need 40 4mm bicones. On my fun sample, and this thing looks terrible because I love to wear it and it gets dirty really easy, but I've used every color in the rainbow because I wanted it to be something that I could wear with a lot of things. So you just need to either make something, where you can wear it with a lot of stuff, or like I'm going to use crystal clear today because I'm going to use a clear and a fuchsia pink Montee. But you're going to need 40 of those. And then the only other thing you're going to need is 2 big eye needles, and you're going to need some 0.5mm stretch magic. It's just like we used last week. It's a plastic fiber. I haven't really, knock on wood, but I haven't really had any problems with the plastic fiber breaking with the ring bands that I've been making. So I've worn the one that I showed you there for quite a while now, and it's held up. So you should like that pretty much. But what you want to do is get your materials together, and we're going to get started, and you won't believe how easy this thing is to make. So the first thing I've done is I've taken and I've threaded all 10 of my montees onto one piece of the 0.5 stretch magic. So you can see here on the back, I've just went straight through the back holes threading them on. Now I'm going to take the 2 end pieces and I'm going to tie these together into a knot. And if you want to stick your finger in there, you can do that, but you want to tie it together in a couple of really good knots. And once you do that, go ahead and trim those tails. Okay, now at this point, it doesn't matter if they're kind of laying this way and that way. And hey, if you want to make a ring just like this, go ahead. You'll have a really pretty ring to where it'll just flip around easy. So that's the reason we're going to add the bicones to stabilize it just a little bit. So I've threaded on about 2 foot of the cord, and I've got a needle onto each end. And what I'm going to do, and I do not want to start at the knot, so I'm going to come up a couple of beads, and I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go straight through one of the holes here of one Montee. It doesn't matter which Montee it is, you just want to go straight through the hole. So I'm going to pull that on through. I'm going to get my cords even here, and then I'm ready to start. So this is what you've got. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 2 bicones onto each needle. And I'm going to pull those down. And I'm going to take my needles and I'm going to cross them opposite ways through the next Montee. And I'm just going to go straight through this way. I'm going to take the other needle and I'm going to come straight through the other way. So that when I pull, now my bicones are on each side of the montees, just like that. And this is what's going to help stabilize those montees a little bit. So again, I'm going to pick up 2 bicones onto each needle, just like that. Slide them down. And I'm going to take my one needle here And I'm going to take it and I'm going to go straight through the next Montee. Then I'm going to take my other thread. And I personally, when I do this, I just like to use it without the needles, but it's completely up to you. If you do it without the needles, it's just as easy. So I'm going to take my other thread here, and I'm going to come through the Montee, coming straight out the other side, so that when I pull, now it's just like that. And I'm going to continue adding my bicones just like this all the way around the Montee. So once you've gone all the way around, when you come to your last one, you pick up your 2 on each needle and you cross through just like you normally would. So that it actually finishes out the ring. But now what you want to do is take one needle, and so I'm going to start with this one here on this side, and I'm going to go back through the 2 bicones that I added with the other needle. Basically what I want to do is I want to come back around so that I can tie, I want to come back around so that I can tie the 2 threads together. And it's a little hard to get through, but this is the best way to do it. I've tried it a couple of different ways, and this is the best way to tie this off and get it done. So I'm just stitching basically back around to the other thread. And then they're coming out right next to each other. So I'm going to take my needles and I'm going to tie a couple of good little knots in here. And once you get those knots tied good, then you can trim your tails. Now, the only thing I don't like about this ring, when you first make it, it looks bunchy, like it doesn't look good. It's all kind of bunchy. But when you actually put the ring on, the ring fans out and it's gorgeous. So it's a fun ring to make. It's quick, it's easy. I told you how quick it was and how fun it is. So there's a lot of things and a lot of colors you can do this with. I have tried it using the 3mm and the smaller Montees, but it's just so hard to get the threads back through it. So there is your ring for this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. The ring is super easy to make, and it'll make a really great gift. If you need the 6mm Montees, you can check out our Etsy site, which is located here at the bottom of the screen. And we'll get those shipped out to you as soon as possible. I want to give a quick shout out to Daisy Jones from our Facebook page. Daisy, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for being a fan of our Facebook page. And for everybody else, I hope you guys have a blessed day. If you haven't been to our Facebook page yet, be sure and become our fan. And it's listed here at the bottom of your screen. So see you guys next week.